If no one's told you today, you look fucking good. I'd hit it. Hi guys. For the for those of you that don't know me, I feel like some of you guys said you would too. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, babies. Thanks. Okay. Welcome. If you've never seen me before, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, and a paranormal investigator. Yeah, babe, I said all those things in one fucking sentence. Okay. I have a lot of titles. Yeah, I'm also known as the Duchess of Donuts, the Cussmouth Angel, as well as the Tarantino of Tarot. So, come the fuck on in. This is where we pull a card. If you're into that, let's fucking do this. Okay? Let's fucking do this. All right. If you know the song, sing along. There are no timestamps. Whenever it finds you is the right fucking time. May it help, may it heal, may it guide. And thank you for the honor of being able to pull a card for you. What's Spirit gonna say today? Who motherfucking knows? Can you please be fucking nice? Cause that'd be really, really fucking great. Ha! Fucking right. Fucking right. Okay, listen, we need a good card. It's been a minute. All right, things have been rough. Guys, we got a major arcana card this week. Talk about major change, major evolution, major fucking movement forward. You're right, baby. Time to titty shake to the fucking bank. We got the fucking Empress. Goddamn right. Look at her. Fucking right, babe. She's so gorgeous. All right, so listen, I fucking love this. Whenever we get these major arcana cards, they talk about major change, major evolution, major movement forward, okay? So there's this huge point in our life where we need to make a choice. Now, I read this personally like making choices, or these major arcana cards representing major choices just with different flavors, okay? So whenever the Empress shows up here, this is going to talk about, well, first I want to say, remember who the fuck you are. So if there's some dumb bullshit going on right now, remember who the fuck you are. Do not give time or your goddess level self to mere mortal skid marks. 10-4? Yay? Oh my god. Also too, like, baby, do you realize your fucking value? So there's something here about value. If you also notice in front of her too, she's got a harvest in front of her. And so what are we harvesting right now? What are we starting to bring in from all the seeds that we've planted throughout the year? Maybe also too with the number 3 here, reference back to the month of March or the 3rd of a month, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 years ago. We're harvesting something right now. What happened back in March possibly that we would be looking at, dealing with, that is also making us step into our fucking power. There's that. Now, also, too, when the Empress shows up, I think that this crossroads here is about, like, are you ready to give birth to something? Okay, either a family or an important project, a creative something, because this is the queen of creativity. Also, there's no queen above her, baby. She's the top notch, top dog, okay? There's nobody above her. So there's something here about realizing who the fuck you are, what the fuck you're about. What the fuck have I planted throughout the year? Am I reaping a harvest or is it all fucking dead? How did the planting go? How did the tending to the planting go? And do I have something real right now? Because with this earth sign queen, I gotta taste it, touch it, see it, smell it to know that it's fucking real. That's a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food on the table, money in the goddamn bank. All right? So I just feel like when the Empress shows up, she stands for a lot of things here, but this is also kind of sitting back and waiting for something to come into you. We don't necessarily need to take action right now. We kind of need to look at our options and see what the fuck is in front of us. Then we make our best choice. So if you're asking this week, like, should I go out and take action? I actually say no. This is more about like receiving the energy, see what the fuck we've got, then we can work with something here. And also too, not forgetting that we have personal resources. So if you keep looking outside of yourself, if you keep referencing others, the call is coming from inside the house. Especially if you can't find something that you've been looking for a while, baby, you got it in some way, shape, or form. Either you got the connection, you got the material goods, you got the something, or you got the hookup to make it fucking happen. What are you doing relying on others? In that sense, okay? When you obviously can resource this yourself. Cheers. All right. So if we were looking for a yes or no this week, to me, this would be yes, especially if we're ready to face a harvest. What are we bringing and reaping in right now? Is this positive or negative? Traditionally, this is a pretty positive card, okay? But like, this can be negative too. It really depends on what we were doing throughout the year. And with such a Venus heavy card, the themes, and traditionally this stands for the sign of Taurus, I would also take Libra here, and I would also take Capricorn, and I would take Virgo for the earth signs, okay? So we might be dealing with those signs this week. We might have those signs in important placements in our chart, okay? Or maybe heavy earth signs within the chart, heavy Libra, Taurus within the chart, or really important aspects here, okay? Within the astrology chart. Okay, if we were looking around, can I also say this too? If this is more like a woman coming on the scene this week, this woman would be very empowered. This woman knows what the fuck she's doing. She would definitely be our age or older. This might be an important female within the family that we're dealing with this week. I would say for the most part that she would be gentle, loving, caring. She's very receptive. She's helpful. She's supportive. Like if you need something, she almost always has it. This is a queen that also would possibly have her own business or would do best working for herself straight up. Okay. Maybe she's a stay-at-home mom. Or maybe she's responsible. Maybe a kindergarten teacher. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're responsible for children or dealing even like animals. Okay. Cause a lot of times our animals can be our kids too. So like just dealing with all these themes, dealing with like loving, caring, nurturing, tending to, okay. And then again, to like giving birth to creative projects, to people, to important resources here that we know that we need. Okay. She's the one-stop shop, babe. Fucking right. Now, if this is more like the energy that, again, we got to take on, remember who the fuck you are. This is standing in your power. Sit back and receive the messages this week so that we have a better understanding where the fuck we're actually at. And it needs to be real. And especially if anybody's coming towards you with offers this week, it better be fucking legit. It better be real. And if anybody's future fake in here, you can tell and you ain't having it. Well done, honey. We learned something from the last time, didn't we? Well done. Well done. All right. Now, if we were looking around love and relationships, again, this week we might be dealing with an important mother figure. Maybe here she's looking at passing down the crown. Maybe we're getting older here, and especially with the harvest, maybe like we're at the end stages of life here. We're passing the crown on. Who next here is going to be the matriarch? Baby, if you pull this card and you identify as a woman within your family, this might be you. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so there's something coming here, and especially if the family is already referencing you, already asking you for help, already coming to you for things, then yeah, probably. Okay, they already know that you're going to be next in line. Maybe also too this week with the Empress showing up here around relationships. This is more the relationship with self. Maybe we're like picking out a perfume. Maybe we're getting and like picking out our scent. Maybe this is about all those Venusian things where it's like maybe we've decided to get our hair done and get a new wardrobe or take care of our skin. This is a lot of self-care and a lot of love. Okay, and so how are we taking care of ourselves? How are we loving on oneself? And how are we nurturing ourselves in a more Venusian way? Gentle, loving, receptive. This is not running. This is not like punching things. This is not wigging the fuck out. This is like swimming. This is like yoga. This is like gentle stretching. Okay? Keep it simple. Now, maybe this is around friendships this week. Some of you guys might be having a really important female show up in your life, or maybe one of the female friends here is moving to a more important position closer to you this week. Maybe also too, some of the women are reminding me of women I've known from the past, for better or for worse, and making decisions around some of the females this week, okay, that remind me of people from the past. Is it positive or negative? Okay, we got to tune into that, babe, okay? Maybe also too this week around relationships, this is more love. Woohoo, baby. Somebody's very attracted. Somebody finds you voluptuous, gorgeous, creative, like just incredible. I just feel like you sparkle to them. Like when you walk into the room, you look good, you smell good, you move good, babe. Somebody wants that. Okay, hey-o. So I just think also too, whatever offers we get this week, it better be fucking real. Okay, make sure whoever we're entertaining understands what the fuck and who the fuck they're entertaining. Goddess incarnate, don't you come with any less energy, period. I would also say too here with the Empress around love and relationships, maybe we're ready to take it to the next level. Maybe we're ready to build with someone here. Maybe we're ready also to maybe we're referencing something to the past that did work well, and we're ready to, rework that in some way that works best for us now. Okay? This feels actually decent around relationships. There's going to be reflection on the past this week and whether there's been a harvest with something for good or for bad. And if it's a bad crop, toss out the skid mark with it. Okay? I said what I said. Said what I said. But if the crop is good, or whatever's coming in here is fruitful and positive and enhancing in the best way possible, then fuck yeah, let them in through the door if we're ready. Okay? Okay. Now, if we're looking around work and career, some of you guys are going to be getting that position. Some of you guys are going to be getting that job. Some of you guys are going to be getting promotions here. Some of you guys might be owning your own business. This is my top entrepreneurial card. And I would like to propose for some of you guys, especially in relationship, you might become the breadwinner. So also some of you guys this week should be taking over the finances at home. That would be a lot more helpful and better suited to everybody. Side note, but I think around career this week, this is massive around looking at where I'm at within my career. Is this bringing in a good crop or a bad crop? What does this look like? And so if it's bad, I got to move on and do something different. If it's good, then I'll keep going and replant the seeds and try to, don't break what isn't broken. Don't blow up what isn't broken. Do you know what I'm saying? So what's working, continue with that. What's not, let's rework it. Thank you. At work here this week. It just feels like a lot of tooling around, figuring stuff out, replacing stuff, or moving some things around until it fits just right now. Where the fuck are we at now? Some of you guys' schedule for the holidays might be a little fucked, but maybe this year it's important that we go see mom, go see grandma, go see an important female here within the family, okay? This would be a great time for some of you guys, and I probably should have said this more in relationships and stuff, but I think this is a great time to get a hold of the older women within the family. Any questions, any stories, any stuff we want here. The holidays are a good time to get a hold of that and to reconnect maybe here in a good way, okay? Get ancestor and ancestry work. Maybe we're doing some of that around work as well too this week, but I think this would be a great sign around work if we want to own our own business, if we want to do something in beauty and beautification, Venus and Venus themes. Maybe also, too, we want to do something. Look, this could be planting crops. This could be a foraging in your yard in the woods. This could be starting your own herbalism, whatever the fuck, okay? Again, we're working with taste it, touch it, smell it, see it. It's got to be real. This is not pie in the sky bullshit, okay? So what can I actually work with here? What are my resources? And am I ready to resource myself as well? And also possibly something from the past that worked. What worked here? Keep going. If it doesn't, then rework it. Also, 2 extra points if we wanted to be a gynecologist, a woman doctor working for women. Maybe also, 2 here taking care of children. Doula, birth doula. Okay, 2 thumbs up for that. Fucking right. Anything having to do with female, women empowerment, women arts, women support, anything with women. 2 thumbs up this week. Okay? Okay. Now, if this is around health and healing, this is going to deal with all of the reproductive stuff. So some of you guys might be having hormone and hormonal issues. Maybe we're looking at getting a hysterectomy, tube removal, ovary removal, maybe also too here breast augmentation or reduction, okay? This also feels like there might be something going on with some of y'all's knees too. Maybe we might be looking at the knees and the shins. Listen, if some of y'all are running or doing exercises and stuff and you keep getting knee and shin splints, I want to tell some of you guys, are you fucking stretching beforehand? I'm sorry, no? You just jump into that cold? Yeah, hun. You got to ease into that. I feel like I can hear some of you guys saying, I don't have time for that. You need to, or you're going to snap a muscle. And I guarantee you fucking don't want that. And the recoup from that is heinous. All you got to do is stretch. All you got to do is stretch. Okay? Stretch. I just feel like for some of you guys, this would be a great time to start doing yoga, Pilates, swimming, gentle, easy movements. No craziness, please. Okay? Some of y'all push yourself too goddamn hard. For who and for what? We don't have time to get into that, all right? Love y'all, but we don't, okay? Also, too, the health here this week, I do feel like a lot of you guys might be having thyroid issues and or hair stuff going on. Get your thyroid checked again. Don't let up on them until the test comes back, because you know you've got it too. Oh, my God. Listen, sometimes it takes a while for that result to show up, so don't fucking give up. Keep fucking going after it, okay? Don't give up on your own health. Also, too, for some of you guys, there might be something coming back around that we did a test on earlier. We're getting positive results. And our good health stuff that we've been doing, let's continue to keep doing that. What feedback are we getting around the stuff that didn't work? And how the fuck do we rework it? Maybe also, too, working with food in a positive, healthy way this week. Looking at eating more cleanly, more better, more at home instead of fast food kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is just taking care of yourself, getting to the spa, taking care of your hands and feet, beautifying yourself, getting your hair done. Go and take care of you this week. I'm going to go get my pedicure. Okay? So, guys, I think for anything else this week when the Emperor shows up, remember who the fuck you are. Stand in your fucking power. Titty shake to the fucking bank. Maybe start your own fucking business. This would be an excellent time to go back to the past and reference what's worked and what hasn't before the new year. And to really get clear on what the fuck you're doing for yourself and how the fuck you are standing in your power going forward. And remember, most importantly of all, you fucking got this.